Hello, my dear colleagues. Very good afternoon to all of you. Today I am going to share my experience while active and adaptive learning. First of all, I would like to introduce all of you what is active and adaptive learning. To broaden access to education, institutions of higher education have explored the possibility of enabling personalized learning for individuals with different skills, abilities, and interests. Faced with the challenge of scaling personalized learning, adaptive computer-based systems promise to guide learning experiences by tailoring instructions and or recommendations based on the goals, needs to preferences of learners. Despite the growth in adaptive courseware, vendors and general support through national organizations, successful implementations of adaptive system is mixed. This article highlights the need for a system approach and illustrates this strategy through design, decisions and facilitation skills that have contributed to the success of integrating adaptive learning at Arizona State University ASU. We know it better, friends, the learning process in which students get directly involved and learn by experience. This is active learning, in which system students are directly involved to receive something, to learn something. Active learning is anything that involves students in doing things and thinking about the things they are doing. This activities enables the students to do something at their own. When the students are being involved in this system, I mean in active learning, they want to achieve something by their own experience. This is active learning. To identify an instructional model including tools that meet the specific needs of introductory courses with large enrollments at ASU, a team composed of faculty, instructional designers, technology and other support personnel approached the design, development and implementation of new solution from a system It is the process of learning involves not only hearing but also involves the learners in activities. Like, first of all, it has been clear to all of you what is active and adaptive learning. Accordingly, in this process, learners are not only to hear the things that we teachers say to them, what is the matter, hearing, but also involves the learners in activities like discussion. What is discussion? As in our primary classes, मतलब पहले भी इसके बारे में Mrs. Bakshi has told all about these things. Discussion. What is discussion? Students learn more and more when they discuss upon the topic given by us. Suppose we have given some topics to the students, they are not able to learn everything on hearing what we are saying. They learn more and more when they discuss about the given topic, so that discussion is more important than any other tools. Problem solving. Firstly, it has been told by the many facilitators, many resource persons have told on the same topic. Problem solving is very important for the students. When we call the students to come on the blackboard, they learn by doing when they solve the problem in mathematics, in English, in grammar portions, in writing sections, in other things. When they come to the blackboard, they hold the chalk and start writing something. They learn more and more through this. Next, the presentations. It is more important because it enables the students to stand amongst the thousands of people. When they start saying something on the given topic, it enables the student to be a guide for all. Group work, buzz group, brainstorming, role play, debates. These are the important things. When we involve the students in such things, in group discussion, when they start saying something at their own, they learn more about the given topics. When they are involved in role playing, they learn more about this. When they are involved in debates, they learn more about the given things. So that anything that gets students interacting with each other and engaging with the lecture material. Next, goals of active learning. Develop communicative skills and collaboration skills. Encourage students to take responsibility for their own learning. These are the goals. Great emphasis on exploring attitude and values to develop critical thinking and creative thinking. Enable constructs own knowledge. This is very important thing. When we involve the students, it enables the students to create, to construct their own knowledge, to involve in what's higher order thinking skills. These are the goals of active learning. Next. Techniques of active learning. We are seeing here the different techniques. Think, pair, share, jigsaw puzzles, role playing. These are the things through which we involve our students in our classes. If we use these techniques amongst students and they are involved in doing so, they learn more and more through these techniques. Think, pair, share. We give some topic to the students. They start thinking upon the given topics. Many ideas come to their mind. Many principles are evolved by them. Jigsaw puzzles. We see here and these things are also available in our school. Anita Didi ji has these things in their nursery classes. We give some blocks to the students and we say them, make a house. They start making a house. Like a mason, they are very careful. When they start making a house, a day before, my great son come to me, Dadu, I have made a missile. राजेश जी का लड़का है, दौड़ा दौड़ा आया मेरे पास, दादू मिसाइल। हमने कहा यार तू तो बड़ा इंजीनियर हो गया। और कभी कभी वो रोज रोज कुछ ना कुछ लाके दिखाता है। आज ट्रेन बनाए दादू, आज एरोप्लेन बनाए दादू। हमको तो लगता है कि उससे बड़ा एविएटर अब दूसरा कोई नहीं। रोल प्लेइंग इज एन अनदर पार्ट of active learning. Friends, we know it better. When we enable our students to stand at their own feet, it is very important for them to play role. And when they play role, suppose we are teaching a story to our students, and there are 3 or 4 or more characters in the story. We say them to play a role. Oh dear friend, stand up and start playing a role of Mr. Raju. When the assigned students play the role of Raju, before doing this, he learns more and more. He practices more and more about Raju. Who is Raju? What is his ideas? How does he speak? He learns more and more about Raju. Then he starts playing the role. And once when he is assigned, he plays very beautifully the role of Raju. And if in the examinations these questions is arised that write the role of Raju, he writes nicely. So that it is very important. Role playing is an important tool. Next. Discussion. We know it better, students. We know it better. If the students are involved in discussion, if students have been given a topic, suppose what should we do in recess? टिफिन में हमको क्या करना चाहिए? We give a topic to the students and we divide some students in groups. They discuss about the given topic. So discussion is very important. Peer review. We know it better. Without knowing the things, we can't do anything else. आपको कुछ भी ऐसा पूछ दिया जाए जिसको आपने देखा नहीं है। वंदे भारत ट्रेन का टॉयलेट कैसा होता है? बाबा आज तक गया नहीं उधर, देखेगा कहां से? दूसरा है गेम बेस्ड लर्निंग. We know it better, friends. Game based learning is very easy. We can say it is easier than other things to learn something better. Game based learning, students are given some topics. Suppose we have given the numbers to the students 1 to 9. We put numbers 1, 3, 5, 4, 2, 3, 2, 1, such and such. And we say the students to assemble tape. फटाफट वो 1 और 0 लगा के खड़ा कर देता है। इस तरह की चीजें बच्चों के लिए बहुत उपयोगी होती हैं। And now about adaptive learning. Adaptive learning systems provide personalized learning experience for students by first adjusting to their learning styles and paces. It is very important for the students personalized learning experience for students by first adjusting to their learning styles and paces. If we don't know the standard of students, we can't judge about themselves. So, it is very important. Now friends, definition of adaptive learning. Adaptive learning is a technique for providing personalized learning which aims to provide efficient, effective and customized learning paths to engage each student. This is the definition of adaptive learning. Adaptive learning says that it provides the students the path of learning. The path of learning. It enables them to learn effectively about the given topic. Adaptive learning is a technique for providing personalized learning. Why adaptive learning and not others? This question arises among ourselves. Adaptive learning helps to overcome from the following obstacles during the classes. Adaptive learning हमें इस योग्य बनाता है अगर हम इन चीजों को फॉलो करते हैं। Varying level of student preparedness and how do we know that student engagement, best use of class time. Adaptive learning benefits of adaptive learning. We see here a diagram. Students were able to choose the speed or pace at which they worked and motivated to complete their work due to visible progress charts. It helps the students to mastering over the concept. It improves understanding. Methods and pace of instruction is customized for each individual student, which could improve the chances of truly understanding the academic concept. This is the thing that enables the students to overcome all their problems. It makes them to learn about the academic concept very well. Students are more engaged in their learning and consistently demonstrate their higher levels of perseverance. It engages the students when we use these skills in our classes. Students experience less stress due to the adaptive pace, as students must be ready to move on before new concepts are introduced. Their study skills also greatly improved as they were able to control the pace and level of difficulty because of the self-paced and just-in-time nature of it. This diagram shows that how we overcome our problems. कैसे हम अपनी समस्याओं पर विजय प्राप्त करते हैं? How do we overcome our problems? This chart depicts all these things. How we differ? Traditional e-learning, adaptive learning. दो तरह की यहाँ बातें बताई जा रही हैं. Same for everyone. Traditional e-learning is same for everyone. It doesn't differ from the matter. Adapts to the individual. Adaptive learning adapts to the individual. Adaptive learning के तहत हर एक बच्चों के लिए अलग अलग व्यवस्था की जाती है. उसके contents first, then question. In traditional e-learning, we give them content, and first of all, they are being given content first, then questions, then we arise questions. In adaptive learning, only source content when it is necessary. Here we see the difference. In traditional e-learning, there is content first. And in adaptive learning, there is possibility of content if it is necessary to show the student. Ignore what the student already knows. In traditional e-learning, it shows that we should ignore the things, the topics, the materials, if the students know about them. But in adaptive learning, takes into consideration what the students already knows. पूर्व ज्ञान, अभी के ज्ञान, दोनों के बीच का अंतर, ये सारी चीजें ये सिखलाता है. एडेप्टिव लर्निंग के तहत हम इस पर विचार करते हैं. We consider on the topics what we are going to teach our students. जो हम उसको पढ़ाने जा रहे हैं उसके बारे में पहले हम विचार कर लेते हैं और उसके पूर्व ज्ञान की समीक्षा करते हैं. What our students know about the topic, and it makes us easy to go through the topic if it is clear. अगर ये साफ सुथरा हो जाता है कि हमारा बच्चा कितना जानता है. Suppose we are going to teach the student the rules of voice or narration. We ask them many things about the given topics. Our students know the subject, verb agreement or not. Our students know the tense forms or not. These are the things that we search first. And if it is done, it leads us the right way to teach our students. अगर हम ऐसा करते हैं तो ये हमें सही रास्ते ले जाता है कि हम अपने बच्चों को कैसे पढ़ाएं.